While exploring the mire close to Vault 94, we stumble upon an abandoned bunker. The first thing we notice is the symbol of the Free States painted on the door. So this was a Free State bunker. On the ground outside, we find 2 corpses. They both say settler, and we notice that the terminal outside is completely blasted out. Thankfully, the front door is not locked, so we can walk inside. We arrive at the top of a staircase in a concrete room. We can take care of a rad roach on a wall. Moving to the stairs, we can peer down. We see one glowing red light, but the keypad locking the door has long since been broken. We see a rad rat in the adjoining room. Heading downstairs, we get swarmed by rad rats. These buggers were level 20, which was higher than my level at the time. They pushed me to the top floor, where I was able to finally get rid of them. With the rats dead, we can again venture downstairs. We see vines and roots from the mire outside. One is growing out of a stove. And to the south, we see a utility room with more vines growing out of the walls, choking a destroyed fusion generator. No chance finding a fusion core in there. Back out onto the kitchen landing, we can loot some Nuka-Cola and a board game, and then step on down into the dirty water below. Moving clockwise, we see that the water obscures practically everything here. We have no idea what we're walking on. There's a ruined TV, ruined furniture all about. A door to the west, which is completely blocked in. We can't explore it. Though we do see an open door to the north. This leads to a bathroom. More vines growing out of the toilet, a first aid kit on the wall. But when we move to the sink, lying in it, we find an abandoned bunker safe key. So there's a safe. Let's see if we can find it. Back out into the living room, we can move to the eastern side. The terminal is blasted out, sadly no lore. We see an open door to the east. Here we get rushed by a rad roach. And this leads to a laundry room. There's a washer and dryer, coat hangers, and a Braxo, but nothing really of interest. And I couldn't find the safe anywhere. Now, while recording this, I was broadcasting live. I spent probably 30 minutes looking behind TVs and picture frames and couches to see if I could find this safe. I had an entire audience helping me trying to find it as well, but we couldn't find it anywhere. It wasn't until days later that viewer Napoleon War told me on Twitter that he had found the safe. And so racing back to the abandoned bunker, I searched again, this time in the exact spot where Napoleon War told me to look. If we crouch down and look at the floor against the western wall in the laundry nook, we find buried under a foot of water the abandoned bunker safe, which we can finally unlock with the key. Sadly for our efforts, we get randomized loot. I was expecting something cool, a weapon or a holotape, something, but no, it looks like this entire location exists to put us on a scavenger hunt to find one safe with randomized loot inside.